Marcos, Hitler, Trump. The same playbook, 3 different uniforms. The latest attack by Trump's ICE on a blue state city has struck New York's Chinatown. A brazen, calculated move designed to provoke chaos. This isn't law enforcement. It's political theater with a fascist script. The goal is obvious. Spark unrest, then point to the smoke and call it a war zone, paving the way for a federal crackdown. What kind of president wages war against his own citizens? This is a militarized effort to incite tension, a manufactured crisis meant to justify violence by the very administration that created it. Old playbook, new cast. Don't be surprised if Trump and his Project 2025 enforcers, led by figures like Stephen Miller, are itching to declare martial law across the United States. The playbook is old, and it's deadly familiar. In 1972, President Ferdinand Marcos, back in my native Philippines, staged a supposed ambush on his own defense secretary, Juan Ponce Enrile, to justify declaring martial law. He used the communist threat as a pretext to crush dissent and consolidate power.
Protests were banned, but the public didn't know right away. It was only announced on September 23rd. Marcos said it was to keep peace and fight communism, but many saw it as a way for him to stay in power. Martial law lasted for years, changing Philippine history forever.
Trump's version replaces communists with Antifa, Marxists, and woke leftists. But the scapegoating strategy is identical, and his MAGA loyalists are parroting it word for word. History echoes louder still. In February 1933, the Reichstag building, home of the German parliament, went up in flames barely a month after Adolf Hitler became chancellor. The Nazis blamed communist agitators and used the so-called Reichstag fire as justification for emergency powers. President Paul von Hindenburg promptly signed the Reichstag fire decree, suspending civil liberties and greenlighting a ruthless confrontation with political opponents. That was the moment democracy in Germany died. Different century, same trick. Authoritarians always need a convenient enemy, a bogeyman to blame, to fear, to crush. For Marcos, it was the communists. For Hitler, the communists. For Trump, it's woke Marxists. They all seem to need their reds. The same trick, over and over. The warning lights are flashing red now. Democrats, moderates, independents, even non-MAGA Republicans must act before this dissent becomes irreversible. An ounce of prevention is worth far more than a nation under military rule. Because once America crosses that line, restoring democracy won't be a matter of votes or protests. It will be a long, painful climb back from the abyss.